Hi everybody, my name is Brittany. I'm here to talk to you guys today about a period tracking app called Flo. I've been using this app for the past year just to track my period and my period symptoms. And now, over the past 2 months, me and my husband have been trying to get pregnant. So I'll give you my advice on using the app to track ovulation, as well as how I've liked the app over the past year. Alright guys, so we're going to jump right into this app. I'm going to use a screen recorder on my iPhone to show you how I navigate the app and all the ins and outs of it. The first thing that you're going to see on the home page of the app is when your period is due. So it'll say in 6 days is when your period is due, and it'll tell you your chance of getting pregnant. You shouldn't be using this app as a means of contraceptive, but it is good to just have a general idea whether or not you are trying or not trying to get pregnant. So if you scroll down, it'll say My Cycles, and this will show you your previous cycle length and whether or not that was normal, as well as your previous period length and whether or not that was normal. If you scroll all the way back to the top and you click on the month, which is currently February, you'll see today's date and what cycle day that is for you. So February 14th is cycle day 24 for me. You can also see that it'll show you when your next period is supposed to be. So my next period is, it says it's supposed to be this Saturday, February 20th. Now what I like about this part of the app is you can scroll down into the next few months and see a generalized prediction of when your next period might be. So if you're planning a vacation in the next like 4 or 5 months, you can see, okay, in June, the 16th through the 19th that's the week that I should probably have my period. So you can just, have a heads up for that. So one of my favorite parts about the app is if you click on the current day, so February 14th, and you click this little plus sign in the bottom right, it'll come up with different things that you can log and track for that day, like different symptoms. So you can chart whether or not you had protected, unprotected sex. This is good to know, okay, if there was a chance to get pregnant, when I could have possibly gotten pregnant. You can also track your overall mood, different symptoms. I like this symptom tracker the best compared to other apps that I've used based on its convenience. You can also log pregnancy tests. This is something that you can customize, whether or not you want to take different things off. Like you can take the pregnancy test thing off, you can take the mood off, whatever you want. You can press here, add more parameters, and you can adjust it there. So that's how I like using the app for period tracking. Also, if you go to the main home page and you go to Insights, there's different blogs here that can provide like good information based on your goals. When you download the app, it'll tell you, okay, are you trying to get pregnant? Are you trying to avoid pregnancy? Are you just here to chart your period? And based on that, it'll give you different blogs to read. I am currently trying to get pregnant, so that is why you see a lot of pregnancy blogs here. Okay, so that's pretty much the period part of it. As far as a period tracker, I feel like gives a pretty decent prediction on when my next period would be. I would overall recommend it as a period tracker app, which is what its main use is for. However, I've been using this app for over a year, so my hope was that when it came time for me to start trying to conceive, the ovulation prediction would be pretty spot on based on the algorithm that they use. However, that is not the case. So to jump into the ovulation prediction part of this, it was pretty useless, to be honest. So what I did was, if you look here, I'll pull it up on the app. So if you look in January, January 2nd was my wedding day, and the whole week after was our honeymoon. So I was like, yay, like I am ovulating on our honeymoon. This is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like a story that we're gonna tell our kids that, we got pregnant on our honeymoon. Like how amazing would that be? Well, it didn't work out because we followed this app. So we followed this app and it predicted that my ovulation was gonna be on January 7th. So we tried, we tried baby dancing a lot on the honeymoon, like anybody would, regardless of whether or not your goals are to baby dance. Is what you do on a honeymoon. So when we came back from the honeymoon, as you can see, there was 2 weeks of, okay, we got enough love in on our honeymoon, like we can chill out for a little bit. And then my period started and I clearly was not pregnant. So this next cycle, I am the type of person that is very like a control freak. Like I want to use every tool possible in order to achieve what I want. So I wanted to get pregnant. So I was like, okay, what tools are out there for me to try to get pregnant? And I researched ovulation test strips and saw that they were only $15 on Amazon. So I jumped right on that bandwagon and started researching so much about trying to conceive and the different tools that you can use, and immediately bought those test strips. So jumping into February, which is when I used these test strips, I started a few days after my period ended and used the ovulation strips every day to check my luteinizing hormone. And came to find out that my peak luteinizing hormone, which is a prediction of right before ovulation, predicted that I was to ovulate on February 9th, which is significantly later than the normal cycle day 14, which is what this app goes by. So this app predicts that on cycle day 14 is when you should ovulate, because that is the overall average of when people ovulate during their cycle. I ovulated on cycle day 19. So this app was completely useless for me because if you look on January, if this was cycle day, if the 7th was cycle day 14 and I didn't ovulate until 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, cycle day 19, it would have been past the point that we were even trying to get pregnant, because we thought, okay, we did enough around the time that I was supposed to ovulate. So that is why I did not get pregnant. And now this cycle, we didn't use this app, we used the ovulation strips, and we baby danced around the time that I was supposed to ovulate, with the hopes that I am currently in my 2-week wait and hoping for a positive in the next week or two. So as far as a period tracking app, I would recommend this app just to track your period. But as far as trying to conceive, once you switch over to trying to conceive, I would recommend using a different app, or just going into the pre-mom app, which is what I'm currently using with the ovulation strips, which I will, once this 2-week wait is over and I find out whether or not I'm pregnant, I will do a review of the pre-mom app and my recommendations for using that app to get pregnant. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope that you will track your period. I hope you guys subscribe and follow me to learn more about my journey to conceive and get pregnant. And I will also be vlogging and documenting my pregnancy and the growth of my belly when that time comes. So fingers crossed, pray for me. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Bye.